Yep, it's more Fallout. I am still on my Fallout kick. Don't mind me. Uh, just adjusting some things. Yeah, there we go. All right, me and the crew, all of my robotic frogs. I just got curious why she's still a robot, but Eddie.
Fresh shipment. All your medical and food needs.
My grandpappy had a suit of power armor. It's been ages.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides Captain Avery.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out. Good.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Now, that's such a
Children
fucking
of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
American things. Now get on out of here. Why don't you get?
Okay?
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. But now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
You mean moi?
Wait. Are you saying that I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family?
You're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Where the ghouls at?
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
Go deal with them yourself.
Haven't you've been listening to anything I've said.
That's not what I wanted to say. Oh, I I horrendously misread that.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's
Maybe. I'm sorry. I I have a hard time reading. Okay, jeez.
A mainlander like you stands no chance against the crawlers.
Hey, anything likes you. Here, kitty.
We're trying to have a
There's probably like
conversation
another
here.
way. Everyone relax.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all.
Bingo.
Have another round.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a far harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers are a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellas got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I could get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or three. Worse than Myra lurks out there.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me then.
We're the only bar in town.
I think I'm packing enough fire barrel with me. God damn it, I did it again.
Drown your worries in cheap booze.
I keep fucking doing that with these goddamn doors.
Set out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help. We need to move through the main town. Old Mountain Trail is where we're at. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. See, the fog can do a number. Get you all turned around. Trappers were mean to the jungle. We ain't alone.
Oh, I guess I should explain. I saw a couple more mods. The companion mod there, the Tea Party companion mod. EEE Party. If you want to look it up for yourself. Also got, forget its name, but it adds like a bunch of stuff from the other Fallout games. That's why there was tin grenades on that guy. A lot of New Vegas stuff. So, yeah, just spice things up just a little bit, you know.
There's someone or something else here. I say it's time for a drink. There's a mountain trail. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. There's someone or something else here.
Blazing baton.
You like them puppies? We throw everything extra mean. Still got a
You know, I think I'll grab that for hilarity's sake. Where is it? And put the fucking stun mod on there too, so it does fire and electrical damage.
Oh, they usually stick to the deep fog. Lest we steer clear. You never know.
Oh, I think we can handle. I think we can wreck it shit. I have a GAT. Ada has 2 GATs. Cosworth has, you know, shocker and a laser. Ada's my melee. I got Nick over there with.
Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memory. All this has happened before.
As I was saying, I got Nick over there with a incendiary lever action for his secondary. I got him an explosive 44. So Nick's packing some heat back there. I also gave him a whole heaping of grenades too.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. Small gulper, the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of these. Good thing we don't see too many of them around.
Yeah, I had a feeling that ghoul wasn't dead. Just looking at it. It's like, I know better. This is my first rodeo.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to the damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead Seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Hmm.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Oh. Interesting. I'm missing one. Oh, there she is. Fucking looming in the background. Oh. 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 Hmm. I do be wanting to help those folks out. That's where the old lady wanted the dead ghoul. Hmm. I do be wanting to go in there, but I don't want to accidentally lock myself out of other shit, so. We have the locale, so we can just fast travel back. Act bulls in the pooper. Mission complete. The mariner lady talking about having to buy something. Game just crashed on me. uh. A- setback. We're okay. Alrighty then. I need to kill those ghouls again. I, I keep hitting exit to get into my fucking Is he eating the poo poo? What the hell, man? quickie here. I don't gotta kill the fucking ghouls again, just in case something decides to fucking explode on me here. Am I just being overly cautious / paranoid a little bit? A little bit.
I'll children have had 'em
There
try
are
to
no
kill us
police
all.
in Far
Drive us
Harbor.
into the ocean.
Avery,
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
what exactly do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
What exactly are these fog condensers? How do they work?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog's their home, I guess. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Gear for trade?
I'll pass.
Goodbye. Guns, guns, and more guns.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime? Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Not yet.
Ah, you must have supplies you need to procure. I shall wait for you at the edge of town.
Put that on hold. Turn the cascading. Ah, there we go.
An ordinance like that? No wonder you wiped out those crabs.
Damn those feral ghouls. And damn the island for sending them after Petey.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I wasn't looking to get paid. I'm just happy to help you out.
You're a good person. I can see that. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would.
Why you guys say it like that?
That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
What happened to him?
He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground, a shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
Where can I find this farm?
Follow the coastline to the north.
That fog crawler's gonna pay for Grandpa George.
That's the spirit.
Alrighty then.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. Something else. Every day, there's a having and lose the other.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Ooh, further. Ah, all the way over there. Okay, and that's all the way over there. So let me go do that. I can hit two things at once. I want to start the output of it in that. I don't want to. I love its radiation. Again. Eh. Eh. Everyone's concerned about me. How nice.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Something big and nasty is gonna come get me in it. In it. A big teeth and claws.
It is, of course, for science. We are being shot at.
Alright, that's done. Drop the quickie here. Reported fast travel, just fucking case. Because you never know when Fallout wants to be a bit of a fucky wacky little shit. Are you done exploding, for fuck's sakes? Got all fucking turned around. The explosions got me all excited. I guess we'll hit the farm first. Go kill that big sumbitch. Go kill that big sumbitch over there. You know what I'm saying? That big old sumbitch over there is gonna get you. Where you going, buddy? Head down to get them tools, and then we head back down. I love it. Hey. Bugger.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Actually, Nick, where you at?
Hey,
What's the plan?
Why do I still have that on there? Alright.
Well, Pit Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
What's all this?
Looks like this shouldn't be too difficult. There we are. Unlocked as requested.
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us.
Pick up Godfoot. Another one.
That's a museum quality piece.
Yeah. Carrying too much. Bugger. Literally 1 pound. There we go. Hey, Nick.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Get a bit more ammo, my friend. That's what I can do for you. I probably should have offloaded all my fucking mods. Oh, they do the exact same. Here's another one. If only he could dual wield. Then the enemies won't be feeling all too lucky. Yeah, I'll just travel. Like, do I walk it? No, that's fast travel. And then when I fast travel, we'll drop another quick save. Just to make goddamn sure. Nothing fucky wucky happened.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
That I did.
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
Oh, she was gonna give me 450. Okay.
What I would give to be rolling around in a genuine suit of power armor.
Wakey wakey.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Flashback. Just loom over your bedside. The fucking flood lamp.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Is there a next of kin? If so, you should notify them.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking for help. I know Cassie Dalton was asking around, but, well, judge for yourself there.
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes two of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
You ain't on. You ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve you. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good with them. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
Why are some harbormen so hostile to outsiders?
Most of the folk on this rock believe they've been given the God-given right to walk here. Way I figure it, if you got the moxie to survive, you earned your place.
I'll hear you out.
In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. You do this, well, you won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
Why are you helping me?
My job is to heal people, and not just from the physical type of injuries. The island's in trouble like it's never been, and you might, just might, be the medicine we desperately need.
So if we throw this dance, it'll really change their minds?
The dance hasn't been done in living memory. Some people think the tradition is dead, but its history is soaked deep in this island. You do it, and it'll turn heads for certain.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway, a treacherous stretch along the coast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure
Any kind of meat?
Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
I got plenty of meat, my friend. My inventory's full of this shit.
I'm scraping by.
You give that fog crawler what for? Courtesy of the Daltons.
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place ready for you. That's right. The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in gratitude for your service to the great Dalton lineage. I hope you know how much it means to me that Grandpa George can finally rest in peace. Now, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are as strong as any a person can know. But if you ask me, the strongest among them is the bond that exists between two married people. That's why the last part of this tale is the hardest one for me to tell.
Believe me, I know exactly how you feel.
If that's true, then I'm sorry to hear it. Perhaps we'll confront our pain together. My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never forget, I see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying on. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. Killed him, just like that. You go and get that son of a bitch. You make him pay for doing the island's bidding.
How do I get to the Brooks Head Lighthouse?
It's southwest of town, not far from the quarry.
The trapper leader at the lighthouse is already dead.
Then it's done. It's finally done. All those lives that were lost, all those debts finally repaid. And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island and avenged the Dalton bloodline. It was you, an outsider, a mainlander. The final chapter's been written. The story has come to an end. This is a day I never thought I'd live to see. Thank you.
I was glad to help. I hope I've put your mind at ease.
You certainly have. Now, every good story's gotta have a happy ending, right? The hero finds the treasure, saves the sweetheart, and rides off into the sunset. Well, I'm a little old to leap up on a horse. But I have got something close to a treasure. This is an heirloom that's been in my family for... let me think. Oh, for at least a generation or two. There's no Daltons left to inherit the thing, so it might as well pass on to you. The island knows this weapon. Oh, yes. You carry this, and it'll take you seriously. And that's it. That's the end. I can sleep easy now, knowing there won't be any unfinished business when they put me in the ground. Off you go now. My story's over, but yours, I think yours is only just getting interesting.
Makes me over encumbered. Ada. Bring up the dialogue, please. Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and take a look.
Fucker. Okay. Right up past it. Probably need the water. Wait a minute. Wait, Pearl. Right.
The fog. It's dangerous, okay?
I'm not too concerned. Pearl Atlanta. That is a walk.
The bait shop's got it.
In the deep fog. Things out there. Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons. We doing business?
Show me what you got.
Let's deal.
Show me what you got. $44. That's a lot. I'll take that. Ooh, some of those too. Let's see what is Admiral's friend. Harpoon gun. Just doing a little bit of window shopping here. Don't mind me. I got caps to burn. So, oh yeah, Nick.
Hey, Valentine.
Something I can do?
Nothing else for now.
Suit yourself. Well, don't keep me in suspense.
That's all for now.
Got it.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Codsworth.
Here we are.
That's all for now.
All right then.
Okay.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
Hot head.
Come on and stop.
Hey.
I'm all.
There we go.
Ears.
Alrighty.
Detective, shall we head to the hotel so you may begin your work?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
Looks like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The island's building inspector ought to be fired.
I have a suspicion that this poor Miss Handy is a bit malfunction. I dismissed them by accident. Did I do an oopsie? Okay. It's like, where am I to Assaultron? Got a fight now that's completely like balanced group. 3 ladies, 3 lads. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. This is a vault.
It's probably best Maxwell hasn't seen the state of the hotel. He would be devastated. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
I'm gonna look around here first.
Very well. We can commence into the hotel as soon as you are ready.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Phew. Thanks for the miss.
It's gonna drop a quickie, and I'm gonna be right back real quick. All right.
The hotel staff really needs to do something about the lobby. Shall we be off?
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This way. Drat, the elevator seemed to be out of order this morning. We'll have to take the long way around.
I love it when a plan comes together.
My systems are eager to absorb new data. I find this traveling agrees with me.
If you found any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
There is something nearby. Identity unknown.
That takes care of that.
Hello? What in the Sam hell? Yeah, from there.
exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in. After you, the elevator is right there.
Might get a little crowded in here.
After you, the elevator is right there.
Goodbye. I don't think this elevator is rated for this much weight. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this is a bit awkward. Oh, wait. There we go. I'm sure it'll sort itself out.
I will attend to this.
And me.
Nick,
Got something for me?
that was all I had.
Sure, sure.
Heads up. Wait there.
Listening.
Very well. I'll remain here.
Codsworth.
Anything for you, sir.
Fucker.
How may I be of... Of course, sir.
I will wait. It is safe here, yes?
Perfect was that. Oh no. Oh no. Alrighty then.
At once.
Hey, Valentine.
All you gotta do is ask.
Oh, nothing.
Got it. Need something?
Heads up. Come on.
And do.
Certainly.
Just so, sir.
got a little more interesting.
Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home. Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes, I'm the detective.
Oh, thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you. Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
I'm guessing there was some dialogue that was talking with there.
Excuse me.
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avila. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse
if
than
I may,
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings.
Protect and
You are
serve.
free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Nick,
Something I can do?
your thoughts?
Traveling alone just doesn't hold the same allure it used to.
Nothing else for now.
Got it.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood?
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Protect and serve.
Red paint. Yes.
Carrying on that way is simply slowing you down.
Baseball bat. Huh. What is this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no.
The murder.
That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Protect and serve.
Are you sure there isn't someone more suited to all this?
Protect and serve.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You're gonna tell me that's nothing?
I wanted to stay in the world, yes?
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come on. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but you'll never let us go.
We'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us. Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case? Did you have any thoughts about the murder? It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene. I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there? Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Okay. Just let me know how I can help. Forget it.
A lot of people.
I can't do this right
Needs a hand.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help. Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps. If all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
Is this man just gonna talk? Maybe talk about his fucking art. Okay.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. It must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing. The mind will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? Huh? My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
Oh, it's worth. My man.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can, and now I can't find it.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see this waterfall from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that broke actor.
Never mind.
Hmm.
Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another goal. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics is an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die, because horrible Bert won't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab. Hello, Gabriel. Did you need something?
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Hmm.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Hmm.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective. Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
£2 over. God damn it.
Look alive.
Go on. Take a look.
There we go.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
This isn't blood. It's red paint.
Protect and serve.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
That's not blood around the body. It's red paint.
Mr. Santiago would definitely have red paint, but surely he wouldn't have... Would he? This is just terrible, Detective. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Protect and serve.
My fellow connoisseur of the arts, here to see my latest work.
Never mind.
sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I had some questions to ask.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, Detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Never mind.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention. Hello again, Detective.
You
Here
think
for my
anyone
acting
actually felt like
stories,
they were
I
at the
assume?
beach in here? Yeah.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Morbid curiosity.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, Detective.
Hey, yep.
That was great, Detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
Hey, yo.
Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career, or something else?
Not right now.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Okay, now since that happened.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please just go.
I never get stuck in one of these things again. It'll be too soon.
Overseer's office. Where be? Bathrooms.
Hey there, Tiger.
This is main room. It's there. There we go.
Nice.
Yes?
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks. Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
That was too much to read. It was fucking straining the shit out of my eyes.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case? Never mind. Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Protect and serve.
Hmm.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Hmm.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape. What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
We have this one.
Enemies are being dispatched.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word. I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. Perhaps we can trust him.
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Eh. Was there more to that? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Anywho, I gotta go kill a fucking dude. I done did it again. Saved myself. Is this just a very long loading, or am I stuck in a loading loop? Either way, I'm just gonna let it be. Maybe it'll sort itself out, and I'll be right back. And if it doesn't, by the time I get back, I guess I gotta reload. It appears I'm in a loop. What the fuck is- I'd have to. Nah, it should be able to handle itself. It'll be fine. It'll be
plan.
Down over. Nut.
Man.
Excuse me.
So the doc asked me to witness, so I'm witnessing.
Witness me! What, do I just throw meat on the ground? Is that the deal? Run to the legendary. Don't see the body. Oh. Open fire!
Did you see what you just... Holy...
My man saw a fucking light show. Bar Harbor, more like the discotheque.
Everyone, times are hard. But this here feast is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know mainlanders have been responsible for all manner of harm. But this one is special. This one did the captain's dance.
It's true. I saw it.
So in my book, he's not a mainlander anymore. He's one of us. These knuckleheads don't trust you now. Well, fuck 'em, right? I expect folk will be more talkative now. Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit up Mitch at the last plant.
Have any leads on a paying gig?
What? Oh, why yes. Mitch, he owns the last plank. I think his family is in a spot of trouble. And I heard some of the dregs at the end of the dock were looking for help too. Take this. And, if you're inclined, socialize. It's your party after all.
I saw the whole thing. The Queen... Shit.
You're looking awfully... metal. There is a person in there, right? Hello?
You helped Cassie, right?
Hey, pal.
Mister, I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
I may be able to help, but I don't want your caps.
They're right about you, they say. But if you help, you'll get paid. Harbormen don't belong on this dock. we keep clinging here, we'll bleed out and die. To get better, to grow stronger, we need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, harbormen can wire up the condensers. Make it safe from the fog.
That's a surprisingly grown-up request.
The fog's out to kill us all. Kids included. I know the money's a joke. But if my friends can resettle, I'm sure they'd do anything for you. And owe you big. Please, help.
Milak's got nothing on the farm. Gotta say I didn't warn you.
Hunter saw flickering lights by Eden Meadows. All unnatural.
Big Shop's got everything you need.
I saw the whole thing. The Queen shit.
Everyone, make way.
Did you really kill the queen? The mariner said you did.
Don't pester him, Debbie. Of course he did. Now this is what a badass looks like. I fear we had you all wrong.
Well, Captain Avery didn't.
Right. Holier than thou Avery got the right of it. And thanks for reminding me. Here's a round on the house.
Thanks.
Least I can do.
Mitch, I mean, since he did the captain's dance, maybe your uncle?
That's my own family business.
Sir, Mitch is too damn proud. But we're worried about Uncle Ken.
I don't want to intrude on anything personal.
Don't believe any of that family business garbage. Mitch needs you. Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island. The last holdout.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats, he is.
Mitch sent him some of the fog condensers? So he might still be alive. He's safe from the fog.
But the campground's got to be swarming with God knows what. Listen, it shames me to ask it. Oh, but he is my kin. Could you check up on him? And find some way to drag his hide back here? I'll pay, of course.
I'll look for your uncle.
His homestead's the old visitor center, inland. Look out, he loves his traps.
Fresh shipment.
Those tools you found are a joy to work with. It gave me this idea. A cargo freighter founded ages ago, to the south. With a bit of arc welding and some elbow grease, the hull could be reinforced to be sturdy. Fierce. Best to do it soon, before... well, soon.
Sounds like a really good plan.
The ship's the MS Azalea. Expect trappers, mean ones. Once you mop the decks with them, I'll send my crew over. Best of luck.
Feel like there should be dialogue here. National Park Visitor Center. So we'll go see up here first because it's the closest one.
What's that?
Really, Nick?
Go away! You see? You see those corpses? They're from me! Unless you're ready for the long walk, go away!
Your nephew's worried about you. He sent me.
Mitch. My boy Mitch sent you? He was always a smart one. He sent me the fog condensers. Made it safe to breed here. Glad to hear he still cares about his old uncle. But you... What? What have you done? They're coming! They're coming!
Then let's work together.
Ah, fine. I haven't reset my traps or repaired the defenses. Quick, do what you can with the workbench supplies. They'll be here soon.
Oh. harps about the defenses, immediately runs out.
Mitch was a good boy to send you. But still, time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Mitch sent me to bring you home. Safely. Please, go to Far Harbor.
This is my home. And what? You want me to huddle like a beggar in Far Harbor? I can't just leave.
Just consider this a vacation. You'll come back later. When it's safe.
You are so persistent. Fine. You happy? You've chased me from my home. I'll pack my things.
These rides won't affect me. You? That's a different story.
Okay. The Gatling laser's ammo likes to bug out a lot, fortunately. fucking thing had a lot of health to chew through. I don't appreciate that. Wasn't there a dude in power armor up here or something?
Picking up hostile light sign. Do you hear it? Does it speak to you?
Someone's coming.
I'd take a guess and say they're on the lower deck. Nice spin, bro. I think that's that, yeah. I'm gonna have to repair my armor soon. Nick, Nick and everyone else, I'm sorry to break it to you, but this whole fucking area is rad. I thought ferals and super mutants don't attack each other. Weird shit going on here, man. I don't appreciate it. I think I got all the ghoulies. Correction. Okay, I'll take that.
Despite all of this, it is the duty of us all to further that survival. Well done, sir.
Now I cleared out all the ghoulies. So that is very funnily timed. It's like, oh, I think I got all of them, and then all of a sudden, much more ghouls show up. It's like, I stand corrected.
Don't underestimate those trappers by the Azalea.
The MS Azalea? It's good to go.
I'll send the work crew over. And once we haul a piece of the ship here, the hull will be a sight to see.
How can I? Oh, there it is.
Knocking back. Bait shot.
Do some field repairs on the most fucked up part, but
Food. Stim packs. Fully stocked.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? And what happened to her family?
The fog's poison on account of the children of Adam.
We're depending on you. We got nowhere else to go.
I cleared the lumber mill for you.
We gotta go see the captain. Here's the pay. I don't care if you don't want it. People keep leaving the island. But now that there's land, and the proper home, they'll come back. My friends have already sent word. We're going to turn back the tide. You'll see.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
I lost my home when the fog rolled in.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Bertha.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Smalls, we got no time for you.
The mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill.
Whatever you're talking about isn't as important as what Bertha's got to say.
We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to homestead the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land, something to protect and hold.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. We give folks some condensers, materials, and a chance to build defenses. And we'll survive all right, and thrive here.
I can lend a hand, too.
You would? Well, then their odds are sure to be better. Give them the fog condensers, Avery.
Well, I won't stop you, but until we deal with the children of Adam, settling the island again, it could blow up in your face. Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. Bertha's friends would no doubt welcome you. And take this. You never cease to amaze.
Hey.
Juan, here's what I've got.
I am very over encumbered. Why is still open? Still. Wow. Do I have that much shit on me? Let's take it back since it won't really fucking matter.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Alright. Hi.
Hard times.
Indeed. I will call it here for now. And then I shall continue my far harboring later.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand
Sorry. Until next time, which might be later or